Christy, have you been struggling to find work or get hired after 40? If so, make sure you watch this video till the end before you give up. So here's what I want to share about age, or whether age is a factor to your not getting work. I'm going to share first my personal story. I was self-employed for 7 years, so out of the workforce for 7 years. Yes, I was self-employed, had my own business. Um, Also, I was a distributor for another company, but still it's considered self-employed, and it's not the same as being in the actual workforce where you're hired as an employee. And one night I saw this job posting that really resonated with me, and and I knew right away it's something that I would want to do, and that I would enjoy this work. And so I applied, and the next morning I was invited to go for an interview that week. And so, and needless to say, I got the job. So by the time I got hired to work in that company, I was already 50 years old. So no, I would say age is not the factor. Most important is that you have the skills and you have the talents and you have the work experience. All of that combined are yours to keep, and no one can take that away from you unless you let them. So that's that about age. The other thing is that I've had clients who have said to me that they think they can't get work because they are in their 40s. They saying to me that they're too old. Um, and then on the flip side, I've got clients that are much younger. Uh, and don't forget, these are skilled professionals. So they've got to have at least 5 years of work experience. And when I say skilled professionals, we're dealing with people that have put in a lot of education, being an engineer, being an architect, doctors, lawyers. And so you know that even during practice, they would have gained all that work experience before they're exposed to being hired. And that's a lot of time, money, and effort spent on your work, on your education. So you don't want to discredit everything you've done, because those are the things that make up the importance and help contribute to the companies and our economy, because we need this skilled work, right? So that's a lot here for me to take when I've got clients that think they're too old and then they're too young. So imagine now that you're talking to an employer, and even if you didn't think you're too, or say that you're too old, I should say, you didn't come in and say you're too old or you're too young, but the fact that it is in your headspace, you do not realize that you're projecting that onto the person talking to you. So, and that is actually something that could take away from your confidence without you realizing it. And you know that it is taking away from your confidence, because already you're lacking confidence in in where you're at, like in how you feel about yourself. You've got the insecurity now. So it is super important to not discredit your own skills and talents and work experience. Um, and also the other side, which is the employers, you don't want to discredit their um, their confidence, you know, in you, because the truth is, right now, what is more difficult is that the resumes are not being picked up right away by a human. They are all being picked up by the keywords you put in your resume, because it's AI that is choosing your resume. And so when these resumes do get chosen, so that's another video or lesson or course that I teach on resume building. the resumes need to be written in such a way that AI will pick up. And the worst thing is that people are using AI or ChatGPT to write their resumes, which means they will never get picked. So that's why I have a whole course on that later, and that'll be another video. But what I want to really focus on is the age factor. And so if your resumes are already being picked up by AI, and then a human eye now comes to see it, and they like what they see, that means you've got the skills, you've got the talents, you've got the experience that they're seeing on the resume, and now they want to see who you are, whether everything, the way you show up, will back up everything that is written on the resume. So they want to see consistency, and that your personality will fit their company the way they want their team to be. So it's really important. So I've just said it. I've said the C's. So there's consistency, and then the confidence. And you want to also honor the employer's time, right? The interviewer's time. If they saw what they like on the resume and invited you to the interview, obviously they know what they're doing. They've got confidence in you. So what you really want to show them is that you've got confidence in yourself, because they've got confidence in you to bring you in. So what you want to do is not dishonor their time. Honor your own time, honor their time, honor their effort, and honor your own effort as well, because you've put in so much effort from the beginning, from when you went to school, from the time you graduated and went and got more, your first work experience. All of that counts. So all those years built up is everything you've done, and that you want to honor everything you've done and value those times and experience and yourself, right? So it's really important to stay confident and show up. And that's showing up 100% when you prove to them that you have everything. You've got the confidence, the skills, and talents and experience. So that is then your credibility. You want them to trust that you have all of that, for them to say, you know what, I like this person, I like what I'm seeing, let's hire her or hire him or hire them. So here's so those are the things, those are the key things. And bonus here is that most of the time you may feel you're hesitant or you're scared because you think you're selling them on what you have, and you don't like selling them what you have and for them to try to hire you. Well, let me put it this way. Right now, companies have a very difficult time finding the right people. And so the turnover is quite high, and it's costly. And think of it this way, it actually goes both ways. They are actually working very hard on selling to you, selling you why you want to join their company, right? So because you've got the skills and you've got talents, you have a choice. You also have a choice. So they are also selling you on their company for you to work for them. So you get to choose. So why not have that confidence? Why not think about, coming in and getting that experience and enjoy meeting new people? And then you can choose, this is the company I want to work for. And you'll know, because I'm assuming you have done all the work, you've done the research, and you've been prepared for this interview. So yeah, I just want to say that really honor your own time, honor your own effort, and also honor them, honor the people that invited you and have chosen you to come to the interview to meet with them. And it really is an honor. So if you like my content and find it helpful, love it if you would like, share, subscribe, or tap the notification so you don't miss my next video. And I can keep creating more content like this if you find this helpful. Thank you for being here. Find your flow, find your freedom. Till next time. Bye-bye.